This here is from Times of India, December 9th, 2025. Candace Owens alleges Charlie Kirk predicted his own murder in message sent a day before his death. Alright, that kind of gets me wondering. Let's see what we got. Allegations surrounding the reported final hours of political commentator Charlie Kirk have sparked a storm of speculation, and Candace Owens is at the center of it. On her show, she claimed that multiple people connected to Turning Point USA were aware that Kirk believed he was in danger before he died. And let's make a note right there. A producer from TPUSA invited Candace to a debate about a few things concerning inside information, obviously related to this, and she skipped out. When I understand, she said it was her husband's birthday, but I also understand it actually wasn't her husband's birthday. But I don't have full info on her excuse, but we know she backed out of the debate, and I wish she went to it. The statement has unsettled supporters and critics alike, not only because of the seriousness of the claim, but because of the silence Owens says has followed it. As the public awaits answers, her comments have ignited a wider discussion about loyalty, money, and secrecy in powerful political circles. Alright, I kind of fall in between a critic and a former supporter, I guess you could say. I don't disagree with Candace Owens and her core issues about society, things she says, about politics. Let's just say, like the non-personal stuff, I agree with. But it just seems she's a bit off the rails now. I can't decide if she actually has some truth, or if she's just boosting herself with this, or if she's just kind of lost it and it's someplace in the middle of truth and boosting herself. Maybe she's got some certain truth to some certain things, but also riding a wave. I know what you're going to say. She's right. Watch more of what she says. I don't care what she says. I care what third parties confirm and what we have in text as evidence. She could say whatever she wants. She can't solely prove what she's saying. She's always going to need a third-party source to confirm what she's saying. So I'll say that again if you missed it. Candace Owens alone cannot prove what she's saying. So if you're just watching her and you're convinced she's correct about a whole bunch of things, well, you got to look into who else is siding with her and confirming it, or please don't come around here and say she's got the truth based on only what she says. Let's keep going. They post this up there. This guy, Evan Kilgore, is like hugely on her side. He posts about her every day or two, like, wow, holy shit, she nailed it. She's awesome. So he's a bit suspect. I don't know, maybe just a fan as well. Breaking. Candace Owens reveals a TPUSA employee shared with her that Charlie Kirk texted donor, a fellow TPUSA employee, and Dan Flood that he was going to be killed tomorrow, the day before he was murdered. Now, be careful with wording here. A TPUSA employee allegedly shared with her. Unless we can name that employee and confirm that sharing. And if Candace has it, if she recorded the phone conversation, if she screenshotted the text messages, bring it out, bring it on. And if I'm missing that, that's because I'm admittedly covering this on the surface level. If it's really to be proved, New York Post, Times of India, whoever else, put it out there. And for people following this who are interested but also have lives, we can see the proof is out there. But that's not the case. It's just a post. Owens stated that the information was passed to her by someone inside TPUSA and involved a late-night warning Kirk allegedly sent the night before his death. All right, allegedly there. But I think Times of India is saying allegedly. What I could tell you is we also received a tip from somebody within Turning Point USA the night before he died. I know for a fact he messaged a donor and he messaged somebody at TPUSA. But then she revealed the most shocking part of the tip. But I did not know, and this is what was told to me, that he also messaged Dan Flood, the security, that's to his right, and allegedly explicitly said that they're gonna kill me tomorrow. So, like, I mean, if he knew that was gonna happen, could he possibly not go to the event? or cancel the events and just do podcasts? Just a question. Just thinking about what I would do if I had the information I was going to be killed tomorrow. Her closing words suggested that the root of the silence may run deeper than personal loyalty, and what we can say for certain is, of course, people betray one another if money's on the line. It could be for 30 pieces of silver or it could be for billions, but things get complicated when there's a lot of money on the line. Yeah, I'll agree there, sure. As mystery deepens, Owens' claims have placed TPUSA under intense scrutiny and the public's demanding answers that no one has been yet willing to give. On their side, too, they should just come out and say, no, this is fake. We don't have a record of her conversation. Have the person come out who she allegedly blames, get them both together, and settle the fucking thing, or else it's ping pong in the media, ad revenue, and just a bunch of talk about nothing, which is kind of what I do here on this channel. But the difference is, I admit it. We're not going anywhere until that information gets closure. That's why I'm not doing 45-minute deep dives, because in the end, no one can actually prove anything. So I'll end it at that. If you're not subbed here, consider it. If you don't, I'll be sad, but I'll get over it. See you next time.